The bailies of Dol Guldur are highly fortified, nearly impenetrable, and the finest of the enemy's soldiers defend within. Before the rest of the fortress can be assaulted, these must be taken.
Well, good morning, YouTube, and happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? Or it could be evening where you're at. So, how was your day? As you can tell, I'm kind of a little this morning. But we are going to take a look at a game that I got in December's Humble Choice, and one that I vaguely recall trying out the demo for. And it's called Dungeon Tycoon. It is on Steam for $14.99, or if you have Humble Choice, you're probably getting it with December's bundle. And it says, build your own dungeon and attract heroes from all over the realm. Grow your business by exploiting every facet of your visitor's dungeon exploration experience. Will you be able to keep your evil dungeon business going? Now, this came out on September 25th, 2024 by Lunheim Studios. Lunheim? Not sure how to pronounce that. And published by Goblins Publishing. Now, it has current mixed reviews. So, overall reviews are 78% positive. Recent reviews dropped down to 66%. So, yikes. Little low. It even has DLC, which only has 4 reviews. And apparently a supporter pack that also has mixed reviews. Well, we won't touch any thoughts of buying any expansion pack until we see if the base game works, right? Alright, so we get to build and manage our own dungeon. In Dungeon Tycoon, you have complete freedom to build and manage your own dungeon. You not only design the layout, but choose the best places for whatever traps you decide to use, which monsters you will hire to face the heroes, and what treasures await those skilled enough to claim victory. Dungeon Tycoon is all about capitalizing on every second of every hero's adventure in your mighty dungeon. Lure adventurers into your evil dungeon by summoning mighty foes, building huge and curious rooms, and a maze of deceptive opportunities. Watch how they perform and optimize every inch of your genius design. Ensure they don't go back empty-handed, so they keep coming back. Okay. If your dungeon is a company, then your monsters are the employees. Summon unique monsters and attract groups of heroes to test their strength. So yeah, it does look interesting, but then we get down to the reviews. So, not recommend it. And this person has 71 hours playing this game, but they're not recommending it. Make an incomplete game. Add bugs with every update. Release paid DLC instead of fixing bugs or completing the main game features. Write an LLM generated "I understand your frustration" developer note, ignoring the issue. Get a well-deserved negative review. Do not buy this game. They're very, very clear on what they don't like, which I appreciate. Another not recommended. I liked this game until I saw that instead of updating it, you're releasing $4 DLC that should just be a free update. Dude, get it together. This isn't how you bring people back or get them to leave with a positive feeling for your game. I'll change this review when you release the DLC for free. Well, I doubt that's going to happen once something... If I remember right, because there was a guy that was giving away a little game that they had made. And it was perfectly fine until they decided, well, I'm going to charge $1 or $2 for the game. It was very, very cheap what they charged for it. And he got a little pushback for it. Although, to be fair, it was his game. He'd been working on it. He could charge a couple bucks, and it was worth it. But he got some pushback, and he went to Steam to try to drop the price back down to $0. Nope. Once you put a price tag on the game, apparently you can't make it free again. So there's that. So if the DLC is, if they, out of the gate, the DLC costs money, then I don't think they can make it free. But I could be wrong. So back to the review. Since it's not very fun, doesn't clearly explain what is happening, why it's happening, and how you can change it. Art style in particular is unreadably noisy, and tutorial is so surface level as to be useless. Click the build room button to build a room, yes, but where? How many? What size? Okay, fair enough. It's really not as fun as it looks, and doesn't look like much fun. The premise is good, but damn, that ain't how you make a game. Sadly, I got this in the last Humble Bundle, so I can't refund it. I just want everyone to know that I tried to refund it. There's usually a little badge on Steam reviews for refunded games, so consider this 4/5 of my review as a stand-in for that refund badge, which I tried to get for longer than I ended up playing the game. Not because I'm cheap, but because it's the principle of living with a crap game in a Steam library. Edit. WTF, it's 22 effing NZ dollars. Jesus Christ, is the dev some billionaire's son? I don't know. I mean, let's see, how much is it on Steam? I forgot already. I think it was $14.99. Yeah. And another negative review. Another negative review. Here's one that just says, most AFK games are free. Well, that doesn't sound very promising right there. My dungeon is so well designed that heroes come in just to complain. Cute. Okay, here's one that says positive, but it's kind of more of a mixed review. Complete the game in 11 hours for 100%. I got the game from Humble Bundle, and I wouldn't have paid for it right now, because there is a lot of bugs since the new patch release. Heroes turning in circles and blah, dot, 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 dot. But if it gets fixed, it does deserve its money in rebate, like $10. It's a nice little game that I did enjoy. Alright, so they actually said 8 out of 10 for them. Although that definitely didn't sound like an 8 out of 10 review. Oh, and yeah, there's a whole thread in their forum about, I guess they had the game, you could buy it in Humble Bundle back in March of 2025 or something like that. And then they ran out of keys, and a lot of people were waiting and waiting and didn't get their keys, and then it shows up in Humble Choice, and a couple of those people were mad about that. It was a whole thing. Alright. Let's open the game up. Now, I have opened it up long enough to take a screenshot. I have not played it since the prologue came out, like year and a half, almost 2 years ago. And I have things turned down, including music. I should have picked a royalty-free playlist. Oh well, too late now. Oh, I do have the music on. What shall we name our dungeon? Let's call it Drakes and Basements. Don't ask. That was just the first thing I thought of off the top of my head. Difficulty. Let's start with, okay, 1.3 monster loot, 1.3 positive thought. So, we'll start with the easy because I want the starting gold. I want the extra starting gold. And we're going to, of course, do the tutorial. So, I can remember how I'm supposed to be playing this game. Welcome, Master. I am delighted to see that you're finally awake. It has been quite lonely here without your presence. Okay, we're not going to do that. This place is a total mess, I know, but have no worries, we can fix it. We'll start attracting delicious adventurers in no time. Let's start off by building a door. You can do that by clicking on the build menu on the lower left corner. Then just select the door tab and choose a door you like. I said door way too many times. Okay, switch to build mode. Build any door facing the bridge. I think a basic wooden door should do. Okay, or rotate. Next, let's build a chest to store the loot of fallen heroes or monsters. Build a chest. Alright. Build a spawner so that you can summon me to deal with the filthy adventurers who dare step into your mighty dungeon. Go to the spawners tab and build a small spawner. And where are you supposed to be placed at? Traps. Monster spawners. Very nice, but right now, even I can hardly see anything. Let's light up the place with some torches. Go to the light tab and build 2 wall torches. Decoration, max, okay. Okay. Nice job, Master. I knew you still had it. Now, go out of build mode and assign me to the spawner. You could do that by clicking on the spawner and then clicking on the change button. Small spawner. Change. And we're going to assign a crawler. Finally, this feels amazing. Now you can decorate the dungeon to your liking. Time for some research. Start your first research. You can do that by clicking on the book icon on the upper left and then clicking on the research node. I guess we're researching potions. Don't forget to look at the quest panel, upper left corner of the screen. Start the next day whenever you're ready, upper right corner of the screen. So research, finance, quest, bestiaria. Alright, I guess we'll see how this works. Now let's wait for our first visitor. I was gonna say, wasn't that a visitor? No, that's us, I think. Or no, it's a valet. Oh, we got money. Oh, sorry, I guess I was too rough on them. When heroes die, they get really annoyed, and that can affect your dungeon's popularity negatively. But hey, you earned a soul. You can use that to do really cool stuff. Anyways, let's try this again. Ouch, that hurt. Poor guy. But you see how happy the adventurer got? Building a dungeon is all about optimizing fun, so the heroes keep coming. Make sure to strike a good balance between keeping them happy and annoying them with cheeky traps. I guess you are ready to run your own dungeon now. Don't forget, striking a good balance is key. Good luck, my lord. So we need 10 total visitors to finish our research. Oh look, the adventurers work together, isn't that cute? That adventurer was able to walk right in and with no trouble because the thing isn't done respawning yet. That's funny. Oh, spider's back. Oh, that guy didn't get his money back. Alright. So they have to pay 10 gold to get into the dungeon. But that guy's reward was only... Oh, somebody was unhappy. I don't know what happened there. Are you sure you want to end the current day? Yes. Oh, you're unhappy because we closed, huh? Sorry. Research complete. You have unlocked the potion dispenser. The potion dispenser allows visiting heroes to purchase potions whenever they need a quick heal. Let's see. We collected 1 soul. We made 130 coin. We had 2 happy, satisfied heroes and 9 dissatisfied heroes. Ooh, we don't get any stars for that day. Let's see. Visitor thoughts, 2 little monster variety. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Horrible loot. Now we have potions. Unlock a magic totem that boosts nearby hero attacks. Unlock energy potion. Unlock a magic totem that boosts nearby heroes' defenses. Unlock new room. What do I want? And we're going to start with more rooms. You're already researching something else. Complete more rooms to research. Pick a new one. So we're researching something new. Very good. More rooms would actually be very good. Right now we have 1 room. It's incredibly easy. So we need we can make another room. Can we? Yes, we can. Let's see. That's how it has to connect like that. Alright. Maybe we'll put it off over here. And we'll put another little bitty room back here. I know there's no egress yet. I'm putting doors in. Hold your horses. Too bad I can't. Can I move them right? Wait, hold on. Can I move the rooms around? I kind of want this one. Oh. This is kind of just a test. I wish I could move this room to the back. So they have to go through stuff to actually get to their the chest. Maybe I'll put a potion dispenser right there. And miscellaneous objects, we have none. Some lights. And of course we already have our loot container, but in here we'll put in maybe a pot or 2. So they have, you know, other things to loot. See. Well, you didn't think the main room was going to be the end of their fight, did you? Okay. We need another spawner in here. And the only thing we have is crawlers, so obviously. Oh, we can choose a new monster? Okay. Who are we putting in here? Oh, wait, do we get them all? Okay, we get them all. Or did we? No, maybe not. Alright. Now we have... Oh, wait. This still says we don't have anything. There. Alright. Each room has a fighter in it. We have a potion dispenser here. A couple of pots for them to break for a little bit of extra loot. Maybe we'll put one more pot in here. Alright. Hopefully that will work. We will see. Let's start the next day. We spent a whole boatload of money. Yep. Somebody's loading up on those potions, huh? Okay. Well, that was got a little more action going than I was expecting. Oh well, but they're still not happy. Oh well, too bad. So sad. Go away. Got a lot of people showing up for them not being happy. Uh-oh, potion dispenser has run out of stock. Alright. I think we should end the day now. Wait. Okay. Now we end the day. I have unlocked an 8 by 6 room, 10 by 8 room, 9 by 9 room, and 6 by 12 room. Hey, we had 2 satisfied heroes, 8 neutral heroes, and only 1 dissatisfied hero today. 2 little monster variety. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Horrible loot. Alright. It won't bite me. I didn't control the loot. We can, oh wow, research a lot of things now. More monsters, Soul Reaper. Good morning, DP70. You say, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing alright. Still, like, in brain awakening mode. In other words, I have not had my adequate amount of caffeine this morning. I know, horrible thing, but... Oh, what do we want? Increase our monster limit by 2. Woo, more monsters! Oh, take 30 visits to get Soul Reaper. Chance for heroes to drop +1 souls. I take it you've played this one? I was kind of curious about it considering it had like some pretty mixed reviews recently. Alright, we'll go with the attack. We'll research the attack totem. No, but similar games to it. Okay. Alright. No, we don't want to raise the price of it. And we need 15 souls to enhance it. So, yikes! So does it automatically refill at the end of the day? I don't know. Doesn't say. War for overworld dungeons, etc. Well, this one I got in Humble Choice, so I barely recall playing it before. Really not any upgrades I want to make yet. Alright, we're going to start the next day because we want to make some money. And yeah, we're working our way towards getting all sorts of rewards. We need money. We need to get stuff so we can make a dungeon, a proper dungeon, instead of just a couple of rooms attached to each other. Cute little graphic, I will say that. Hey, y'all are standing in line for that machine. And they walk right over the trap, even though they have paths around them. What doofuses. Game object, right? Yeah, I made it so they sort of have to think about where they were walking, but no. But I did give them things to loot, so there's that. I didn't just give them mobs to kill them, or traps to kill them. I gave them things to loot. They could be wow. They are way standing in line for this healing vending machine. Well, apparently somebody died because I got a soul. That poor guy is gonna die for certain. I think he's the last customer of the day. And he's in there alone. And he's standing right on a trap fighting that. Yeah, he died. Our day ended. I've unlocked an attack totem. Place it in your dungeon to give nearby heroes a better chance of survival. Well, we had one satisfied hero. 9 were neutral, and 1 was dissatisfied. We got 1 soul, 210 monies, gold. We had 11 visitors, 2 little monster variety. Wish there were more monsters to kill. Horrible loot. Alright, well. What can I say? I have no money. So, loot's not cheap. What should we research now? Well, they're wholly complaining about monster variety, so I guess our next research should be more monsters. Oh, not enough. Oh, I need more souls to do research for that. Alright, so we'll get stone props instead. Our entry man looks like some sort of a stone golem or something. That's cute. And there's a big, huge lava pit that they have to cross via bridge. Okay. They're not very excited about the current assets. Oh, what did we get? So, we have quests that we get some tickets at. Oh. Wait. Ah, that's what we get. Oh, we got a little extra cash from that. Cave berries, huh? So that's our next goal. So I could put an attack totem. How much are these? A lot. But it might make our little explorer guys happy. We'll put it right there. want to add another room, but at the same time, don't really yet. We don't technically need any decorations, but we'll put one in. Oh, that's not what I wanted to put in. Can I sell it? Yes, I can. And I get the same amount back. Yay! Oh, I have no decorations yet, that's why. Should I put a second spider in here? Or, oh, that would be mean to put it right by the health vending machine. Yeah, that we'll put it. We'll put it over here by this pot. All right. Let me guess, I can only have 2 monsters, right? Is that what you're telling me? Oh wait, no. There. So I can sell a new monster. It will cost me 250 gold to summon a new monster. What are we getting? Oh, I can summon. Yeah, let's stick with the slime. I don't think they're ready for the wraith yet. They're definitely not ready for the wraith yet. I thought I did assign one. There we go. Now here's a question. Should I put the 2 skeletons in the front room and the slime in the room with the... or not skeletons, the 2 spiders in the front room and the slime in the room with the traps? Or would that be overkill? They already have to deal with the traps. And they're not smart enough not to step on them. You think I should put the slime with the trap? Alright. So. Oh, that's right. I have to unassign the other one first. Alright. Unassign. And we'll put the 2 spiders there, and then we'll put the slime there. We have our health vending machine. We have a couple of pots. We have an attack totem in here. We have traps and a slime in here, and then we have our chest at the very end. Alright, let's see how they do. Let's start the next day. Oh, we've gotten 2 souls so far. Haha. A couple of our guys have been defeated by the mob. And they go back to fight the thing again, even though they're already done. Oh, somebody wasn't happy. What? You had fun? You survived? I guess everybody's unhappy right now, huh? He get every trap on the way out. Alright, let's see why they were unhappy this time. Okay, I think we can end our day. Yes, I would like to end the current day, thank you. Let's see. Oh, we only had 1 unhappy customer. We had 10 happy ones. Main visitor thoughts. Nice monster variety. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Horrible loot. Well, we're working on that, okay? So, shut up. We need 9 more visitors to finish our next research. We cannot afford that right now. Those are expensive rooms. Well, they were happy with the monster variety, and I would say probably should leave things alone for another day. Good morning, Golden Apples. Happy Tuesday to you. How you doing? I want to watch from a different angle tomorrow. Let's come over here and watch this way. I wish it's isometric. I wish it was more top down so I could actually see what was going on. You're doing all right? How about me? I'm doing okay this morning. Still getting caffeinated, but you know. That's how things work. Alright, let's start our next day. Your dungeon's fame grows. New hero classes have begun to arrive. Oh, look, we're getting rangers now. I think that poor guy's about to die. Maybe not. Another hero has arrived. Oh, nope. I think he died. Ooh. Oh, there's our ranger. And the ranger, you'd think the ranger would know not to step on the trap. Uh-oh, somebody else died. I didn't get a soul for that. I'm disappointed. I didn't get a soul for that one. Definitely not the most efficient dungeon, is it? But I'm definitely making them work for it. Still waiting for your new PC case to ship. It hasn't even shipped yet? Yikes. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. I know that we have a stream on Tuesday night. I am going to try to be able to make that stream, but I do have some computer stuff I need to do first, as in a new hard drive to put in. So I might end up being in the middle working on my computer during when I'm supposed to be streaming. Wow, word salad. I swear. I hope that made sense to someone. Oh, we got another soul. And the day ended. Well, at least 2 people died today. You have unlocked stone altar, stone fountain, stone gargoyle. Oh, we got decorations. Woohoo! Well, we had 7 satisfied. Wow, we had 7 satisfied customers, 5 neutral, and 1 dissatisfied. Probably one of the ones that died. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Nice monster variety. Too little loot. Well, there's only so much room loot you could shove in a little room. Okay, so y'all just have to deal with it. And I still need to make gold if y'all want a bigger space. So, pay me more money. Fire trap, huh? Energy potion. We could work on prestige. It buffs hero satisfaction on entrance. Chance for heroes to drop a soul. It takes a whole 30 visits to get that. We'll do the prestige first. Oh. Alright, so that's done. Quest. Oh, we've completed that one. And we have killed... Oh, we're working on that one. We need to kill 7 visitors in order to get that. But we can collect cave berries. I've unlocked cave berries. Woohoo! What do cave berries do? I'm assuming they're under decoration. A delicious berry that grows in low light conditions. Ah, so it restores a little health. Then we should put it in the back. You don't want to put it right next to the health vending machine. Then they won't buy the... Put it back here. Maybe we'll put one over here just to give the heroes a tiny bit of a fighting chance. And I know y'all are complaining that there aren't enough monsters to kill, but, you know, at the same time, it's a very teeny tiny dungeon. What do you expect? Oh, we're at a half a star. Woohoo! Our maximum rating can be 0.54 stars with what we currently have. Stone altar. Beautiful work of art carved from the finest stone. Stone fountain. Prime gossip spot for your goblins and ghouls. The unofficial welcome committee for your dungeon. Bet I can't put it outside the door. Nah, don't want to use any of those yet. Alright. Let's start the next day and see what happens. Oh, that poor ranger. That ranger went straight for the health vending machine. I was gonna say, is there a way to speed things up? There is, but well, I'm having fun watching them try not to die. So the ranged fighters only do ranged fighting. Rowan Brewer has leveled up to tier 2. I'm assuming they mean that thing. Oh, we need 15 souls just to enhance that, huh? I think we need to kill more adventurers. I don't think this guy's gonna last very long. And he's not smart enough to go to the next room. Oh, surprise, surprise, surprise. He did surprise me. He actually survived that. Uh-oh, that little ranger's in trouble. Okay. The Sire Bailey has leveled up to tier 2. Oh, wait. I wonder if that's, what is the Sire Bailey? Not certain. Uh-oh. We had 5 satisfied customers, 7 neutral, 2 unhappy. Wish there were more monsters to kill, 2 little monster variety, 2 little loot. Alright, we are, oh, we have sold 10 potions so far. Nice. So they're complaining that there are not enough monsters, and that there's too little loot. Please put a second loot chest in here. Alright. By expanding your domain and constructing new chambers and furnishings, you shall earn prestige. This marks the renown of your dungeon and determines the upper limit of your popularity. The greater your popularity, the more heroes will seek out your halls, and the mightier they shall be. Tend to your dungeon well, and it shall flourish in fame. Okay. And what was... I've already forgotten what the complaints were. Well, we put a second chest in. I know that they were complaining about lack of loot. And we certainly cannot afford another dungeon room yet. Or can we afford not to have one? Alright, we'll put a room right there. We'll put a door there. And we're gonna leave it like that for now because we don't have a ton of gold to spend. Now, we have to absolutely populate this with something. Some sort of monster needs to be in here. Alright. Oh, that's right, I need to put down a spawner. Yes, yes. We're spending all our money, but we're going to summon a new monster. So we could choose between a kobold, a giant rat, or a giant bat. What do you guys think? Which one should we pick? Oh, and keep in mind that these mobs actually get paid. They cost you a certain amount. The giant bat? Okay. Well, we might not be able to afford it. It's not letting me click on it. Whoa. Wait. It says choose one, but it's not letting me choose the giant bat. Alright. I think we end up having to get the kobold. Darn it. Alright. I guess we have a kobold in this room. We better make it worth it. If you have a kobold in a room, there's definitely loot. Right? Right. So. Oh, we don't have a lot of money left, though. Well. We need a loot. We need loot anyway. We need at least 2 things in here to loot. And we are broke. We have like 20 gold left. We're so broke. We better make some good money over the next few days so we can afford new things. What does our kobold look like? A kobold? Well, they have 1, 2, 3 treasure chests in here now. At least 3 pots that they can break for extra loot. A attack totem. Some traps, because we didn't want to make their life too easy. That guy's gonna last against that kobold. Well, he did, but only because he got help from other adventurers. Oh, let's turn the noise down. Hold on. Y'all won't mind if I turn that down a little bit, right? But if I turned it down too much, let me know. we have new research done. Nobody's died yet. I'm not trying hard enough. Oh, somebody died. And that guy's like, I'm out of here. Uh-oh, someone else died. That archer's gonna die too, because he's alone now. Oh, maybe not. Okay, that archer exceeded expectations. You get a bonus for the day, sir. And you were very happy. Somewhat. Maybe? Alright. End the day. Your dungeon has increased its prestige. Visitors will now feel a mysterious joy when entering your dungeon. Cute. We had 13 happy customers. And only one dissatisfied customer. And it looks like the dissatisfaction came from wanting more monsters to kill. They were very happy with the loot. They were very happy with the monster variety. Nice. We only have 250 gold, but we have 7 souls right now. Wahahaha. More rooms. We're gonna do the Soul Reaper for a chance for heroes to drop a soul. Alright. Nice. Oh, we're almost done. We killed 5 heroes so far. Woohoo! So that's what these are for. Also for. We can unlock more quests for us, not for them. Oh. Hey, some free money. We just found some gold lying around on the ground. Probably from that poor guy that died. Maybe we'll put a cave barrier 2 in here. Considering there's a kobold in here. I don't think there's really much else I could put in right now, because I don't have much choice. and I don't have much money. Alright, we'll see what happens. Of course, our first little guy is an archer. He actually survived that. I'm surprised. After all, he wasn't here by himself for most of that fight. I like the graphics, it is cute. Well, while they're fighting, let's see if I can, well, we can zoom in pretty far. Nice. The graphics actually, well, not everywhere. For the most part, if it's done right, they radiate into each other really well. But you can see the lines. How far can we build out? Oh, we actually have a nice big space to expand the dungeon into, don't we? Did somebody die? I think we're up another soul. Yep. Wait, no? Oh, we did that one, okay. Oh, somebody died there. I think somebody complained that their bags are full. Uh-oh. I'm kind of surprised he survived that. Dang, he's good. That archer's good. He deserved to live after all that. He was very happy with his run. Yep, it's the end of the day. Wow, not a single dissatisfied customer, but there was a visitor who thought that they wished there were more monsters to kill. It better not have been that ranger. I was really amazed at how well he did. We got 2 souls and 250 gold for the day. We have 15 whole customers. We have 590, which is not enough to add on another room. And the rooms we have are kind of on the full side. I don't think I can even add another chest or decoration in there. Oh, we have killed 7 visitors. And now what we get? You have unlocked the skull. Is that a decoration? I feel like that's a decoration. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a mob. Oh, you can also use souls to upgrade your mobs. Well, let's not do that yet. They're barely surviving as it is. So, besides, I don't have enough souls for it. We've maxed out the amount of prestige we can, or popularity we can get without expanding or adding new items. Yikes. Okay, let's start the next day. We need money. We need to make big upgrades. They seem to be doing pretty good today. Oh, too good. Have I managed to kill no one today? Come on, we need at least 1 soul. My full ball is steady beating on that guy. Uh-oh. Oh, you survived. I am amazed. But you got like no health left. And here comes a slime. You're not... Yeah, I was gonna say you're not gonna survive that. Alright. We have increased our chance of heroes to drop souls. Hey! We got 2 souls today, so 2 people died. We got 250 gold. We had 14 satisfied heroes and 1 neutral. Such a prestigious dungeon. Incredible loot. Nice monster variety. Wow. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that madness. Now, can we move the room, or is it... Yeah, once it's placed, it's placed. Alright. Wait, no. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's all we have, though. But we'll have different styles. Okay. That kind of emanates a slightly evil glow. We don't really need that right now. But neat. We might play with that later. Beauty is at 56%. Beauty is at 64%. Beauty is at 44%. Well, the beauty in that room is going to be low because you can't put much in it. Not that I want the heroes to overstay their welcome by stopping to stare at the paintings as a, you know, a museum. It's supposed to be their graveyard. We're not doing real good with that part. We're not getting enough souls. Oh, we did get 11 souls. Aha, I thought skulls were decorations. Alright. Put a couple skulls in. Like that, maybe. Oh, so we can raise the entrance fee. Let's raise it by 1 and see what happens. Alright. What do we want? Something for us or something for them? Increase my monster limit by 2. Yes, we will research that. Oh, We've already researched it. Oh, that required the souls for that. Okay. Now I get it. Now we can have more monsters. We looked at finances. We looked at quests. So how many monsters do we get altogether? 29 different monsters we can add. What? No research. Fine, we'll do the defense totem. Alright, there. At least it does warn you that you can do that. Oh look, your dungeon's fame grows. New hero classes have begun to arrive. Ice and fire wizards, huh? Ooh. Well, this should be interesting. Of course, it means we're gonna probably have to make things a little tougher. Oh, that's gotta be a fire mage. And of course, there's nothing in here for him to kill right now. Oh, there is now. Oh, we're gonna definitely need better mobs if that's the kind of power he's holding. Well, while they're doing that, oh, I have sold 12 potions. Free money. I will take free money. That must be an ice mage. Yep. Y'all just getting all the loot today, aren't you? The heroes are very fortunate the mages came along. They're making quick work of things. Oh, somebody has leveled up to tier 2. I do like the sound effect. I don't know what does that giggling, if it's the kobold or the heroes, but it's still cute. And our dungeon is closed for the day. We have research the defense totem. Place it in your dungeon to give nearby heroes a better chance at survival. Yeah, only when there's a reason for it. If the case doesn't ship by tomorrow, you're going to have to contact Amazon again. Well, you absolutely should. Wow, we had a perfect. Everybody was satisfied. Such a prestigious dungeon. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Nice monster variety. Really? Where am I supposed to stick another monster? Up here? I think we need another room. Not move it. I want it to move it. Alright. What other option do we have? Oh, and we can do iron props, huh? Permanently get one extra visitor a day? Sure, we'll research that. Now, back to what we were doing. I think this is the 5x5 room. Yeah. Well, that's a 3x3, unless they include the walls. Yeah, they must. It says it's in stock. You don't know why they're not shipping it. Was it something that was a really good deal? Oh, I bet I know. It's that whole just-in-time logistics. So, the company won't stock something until they get an order for it. And then they stock it so they can sell it. So what I bet happened is you bought the item. Maybe a few other people bought the item. They didn't have enough for everybody. They probably shipped out what came in the soonest. Placed the order for the rest of them to ship out to customers. But being just-in-time logistics being as stupid as it is, now they've got a supply chain glitch on their end. They can't get the item from where it originates from to get it to people in a timely manner. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining it. I can see it in my head, but explaining it's a whole different matter. It's still stupid. It's absolutely dumb, but that's how businesses work nowadays. They don't buy until they absolutely need to. Let's see. We don't have a ton of money. I really want to put another... Okay, we'll run another day without another room. But I really want to put another room in. see. We need close that so we can start the next day. I love the ominous bells when you open for the day. And the first guy that shows up is a ranger. He's like really eager to get in on that action, isn't he? I need to get up for a second and stretch and get some more water. So hopefully nobody dies while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Looks like I got back just in time to see the day end. Well, everybody was happy. Not a single dissatisfied customer. Although they do wish there were more monsters to kill. let's see. How are we doing on research? 13%. Alright. How much money do we have? 1,445 gold. Alright. Trying to figure out what size room I want to put in there. What is the size of the main room? It's a 10 by 10. Alright, I want at least a 10 by 8 then. So, let's make a little bit more money before we do that. Shall we? Oh, we're almost done with our research here. Nice. Those heroes should be extra happy. They got a loot goblin today. Nice. See, how many people do we have? Well, we got 2 more coming in. Whee! Trying to figure out if the mobs also take damage when they step on the traps. They absolutely should. Yeah, just have deadlines to meet when it comes to my game, and I had to take apart my PC because I found a bug in the heat sink. I need to make sure there weren't more anywhere else. No, that totally makes sense. And it's annoying when you place an order and it says it's going to arrive on a certain date, and then that date comes and goes and it gets pushed to another date, and that date comes and still no movement, and you're like, what the heck? You guys have rocks for brains. Did the whole entire postal service fall into the sea? Is there a reason that I'm not getting my dungeon will permanently attract one more visitor? Woohoo! We're still getting that complaint that they wish there were more monsters to kill. Alright, what are we gonna research? I mean, the props would be nice. New room sizes would also be really nice. Fire traps would be funny, though. Let's go for the fire trap. Alright, now we're going to research that next. I think I have enough to add that room now. It'll leave us broke again, but hey, can't be helped. Now, I'm pretty sure I want the tent. Yeah. And I only want them to be able to enter from this way, so... Kind of surprised you can't use this little open space for anything, but I guess not. Alright. Now we have doors. We obviously need light. I guess 2 will have to be enough for the moment. Because we'd like to be able to buy other things for the room, like, I don't know, loot and mobs. Mob first. Oh, that requires a spawner. We need Okay. So we're only able to summon monsters from the underworld. We need 25 souls and 2,500 gold to unlock the next level up. Alright, let's summon a new monster. Oh, we got a goblin this time. Okay. Actually, the goblin will be a good one in there. Now, I have very little left. Yikes. We want some sort of decoration in here. Obviously, we need loot chest. Don't think we can put anything else. Well, we could put a pot. Alright. Hide it. Well, I guess I'll just put it out in the open. I was gonna hide it behind something, but that doesn't work. Oh, we have a whole entire 10 gold left. We are so burnt. Alright, let's start the day. Let's speed things up, shall we? I want to get through the day and see how we fare. It's too bad you can't turn this little bitty space into a secret room. That would be kind of cool. We got 70% of our research done. Oh, 75. Anybody died today? Looks like we got one soul. No, still going, huh? Oh, well, we got 7 souls now. Alright, 15 happy, 1 neutral. We made 276 gold. We got 2 souls today. And we have a prestigious dungeon with incredible loot and nice monster variety. Okay. Apparently they really like that new addition. But it's kind of boring looking. It needs a little more variety. We could put a defense totem in here, but it feels like it's pointless right now. Put a little pot, hide it back in this. Oh, whoa. There. I think the front room is the only room that doesn't have any cave berries. How much gold do we have left? Not much. I feel like the traps are only really effective in the narrower corridor, so that won't work. Now why is that one higher than everything else? There we go. Okay, we're broke again. Next day. Oh, and I've been muted this whole time. Well, duh. Yeah, I almost feel like I should be able to put a door on this. put it over there where they have to go over a trap to get into it. And then put a little secret chest in here, in the dark. They have to fumble around in the dark for it. I know, horrible, aren't I? Oh, that's a little too close. It's just like watching them. Oh! We completed our latest research. Nice. Let's get these guys in and out the door, huh? Wow, that mage is pretty good. Wow, that mage made it out of all that by himself? Dang, he was good. I've unlocked the fire trap. Woohoo! Alright. 15 satisfied, 2 neutral. Such a prestigious dungeon. Incredible loot. Nice monster variety. I'm glad you'll like it. Now, what are we researching? We need 10 souls to get more monsters. More room types, we could do that. Variety of iron props. I mean, props are nice. But I really kind of want more rooms. We're going to go with that one. So, we need 20 visitors to complete that. How much gold do we have? Not nearly enough. Souls serve as valuable secondary currency. We've already figured that out. They can be utilized to enhance your monsters or engage with the world in diverse ways. You can acquire them by killing heroes. However, remember to maintain a balance between challenging your visitors and preserving your popularity. I don't really think... Oh. See that star rating on top? That's the prestige level of your dungeon. It will fill with a purple color as you build more and more impressive things in your dungeon. Your prestige level determines the quality of your visitors. As you attract visitors and manage to keep them satisfied, a golden color will start filling your star. That means your dungeon has proved itself to be a fun dungeon, and it will determine the quality of your visitors. Ah, okay. Alright. Let's get started on... Wait, what? Oh, that's right, fire trap. Nah, I won't be that cruel. Yet. Let's start the next day. Your dungeon's fame grows. New hero classes have begun to arrive. Oh, we will now attract priests. I want to see the priest, so we're going to slow this down. Oh, you're a priest, huh? Yeah, you did pretty good. Oh, we can click on the individual guys and it'll tell us what they're taking. Got a couple of things. Such a prestigious dungeon. Incredible loot. I could use a heal right now. I don't know how prestigious not even quite 1 star is. If they think that's prestigious, haven't been around too many dungeons, have they? This would be like the level 1 starter zone in the D&D campaign. And it would usually be filled with rats that you would have to go kill for the innkeeper or something. Wow, the guy did survive. Didn't think he would. I don't think he's gonna survive this. Oh, he did. I'm kind of amazed. Yeah, they're all gone. Close up shop for the day. We got 2 souls today, 287 gold, 16 very satisfied customers, and 1 that was neutral. Such a prestigious dungeon, incredible loot, but I wish there were more monsters to kill. Oh my god. It's the medieval version of a Yelp review. 650 gold. Not enough to add anything of import. Our teeny tiny little dungeon. Nope, not enough money. We better start the next day. Oh, I can get a full-on top-down view. Oh, nice. Oh, and I can get a full-on view like that, too. Okay. Too bad I can't get more of a first person. Oh, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, this will make watching the action a little more interesting. We can also see what the room looks like. Well, if we weren't inside a statue, we could. Okay, enough with that. Although that was very amusing. Let's get back to what we were doing, shall we? Uh-oh. Oh, wow, that guy barely made it. Is he gonna make it out alive, though? I think we had a death. I think we just had 2 deaths. Those mages are tough as nails. Wow, he made it through all of that. Dang, he deserves to live. I've unlocked a 12 by 12, 15 by 15, and 13 by 13 room. Oh, those will probably cost a lot. Okay, 16 satisfied, 1 neutral. They were very happy with the dungeon, the loot, and the monster variety. And what are we researching next? Let's work on the iron prop. So we need 20 visitors for that one, I think. Oh, those rooms cost a lot. A lot more than we have. A 15 by 15 room would cost us $2,250. Really feel like that should have been the main room to begin with, but, you know, that's just me. No new decorations. No need to put in a defense totem, really, because very few of them have died so far. Alright. Alright, I guess we start the next day. Alright, little guys. See if I can't collect any souls. Maybe I should put another mob in that front room. Or in the room leading up to the boss. Well, he's not really a boss, but right now he's the boss. Boy, that's noisy. Oh, and that's a phone. Hold on a second. Never mind. Anything marked charity call is an instant do not answer. I will reach out to charity should I choose to donate, not the other way around. Oh, someone else has leveled up to tier 2. Oh, he's still going. Nope, he died. Woo, we got another soul. That it? Were you the last one? I believe you were. We got 1 soul today. We had 2 neutral heroes. They're still complaining about the number of monsters to kill. Alright. Y'all asked for it. Where are we putting this? Looks like we need a second mob in here. $250. Yeah, I know. You'll have a sign-on bonus. Okay, I don't know what any of these are. I want to see what this is. I also want to see what this is. We'll go with this one. And we have gotten a wolf. Okay. Alright, we have wolves now. Now we have a wolf in here with the goblin. That should be fun. Anything else I want to add before we start the next day? No, you know what? We're going to save up for an upgrade. So. We can rename the wolf. No, we're not naming any of them. Sorry. Alright, let's see what happens. I will give the developers this. For pixel graphics, while they're a little basic, they're still nice. Almost feels a little Minecrafty though, doesn't it? With the square blocks, building everything. Edmund Jackson has leveled up to tier 2. That it? Oh, almost. You gonna make it, buddy? You good? Nope, you're not. You died. The wolf got you. And now we have iron sconce and iron urns. Got 2 more souls for the day. 287 gold. We had 3 neutral customers today, but they liked the dungeon, the loot, the monster variety. Hey, that's what counts, right? They enjoyed their experience. Well, I don't know. Would you say the ones that died enjoyed their experience? No, I'm not using souls for that. At least not until I'm getting more. Get what? Research. I can research Soul Reaper again. And that gives us a greater chance at getting souls, which seems to be our secondary currency that we really, really want. Alright, that's what we'll do. Good morning, Lois. Happy Tuesday. How are you? We have iron urns now. Add a touch of Solomon. Oh my god, I can't. Solemnity? Is that how you pronounce it? And mystery to any dungeon corner. Well, I feel like that belongs back here. But I really don't have room for it. So, shoot. Alright. What else we got? Ah, iron sconces. Why is that high up? Oh. I guess that. There we go. Just got off work and got a huge headache, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That does absolutely suck. Hopefully you can take a moment to rest and recover after your day. I think 2 of those is going to have to be enough. I feel like we need another monster spawner too. Alright, what do we got here? What the heck is that? Two of them look like probably skeletons. But I can't tell what this one is, so of course that's one we're going to pick. A giant bat, and the other 2 were skeletons. Yes. Alright, so we're going to put a giant bat in the first room along with the 2 spiders. Then they come in here and they have a slime. Nothing in there. They've got a kobold in this room. And then here they have a wolf and a goblin. So essentially a goblin rider. Or not, a wolf. A warg rider. Thank you. Anything else? Anything else I want to add? No, we're running low on money, so we definitely want to hold on to it. And let's start. Come on. Oh, I like that door. Cute. 18 souls now. Very nice. We got 4 souls today. 15 satisfied, 1 neutral, 1 dissatisfied. Prestigious dungeon, monster variety, incredible loot. And nothing new here. So we're just gonna hop straight into the next day. Your dungeon's flame grows. New hero classes have begun to arrive. Oh, we're getting rogues now. Alright, we're gonna slow that down. So I want to see. Rogue. I feel like you're a fire mage, aren't you? Oh, you're... Nope. Are you a rogue? Huh? Yep, you're a ranger. Baldwin Knight. Cute. You are an ice wizard. Ah, wait, where are you? Huh? You're a ranger. I know you're a wizard, probably. Up, fire wizard. Another fire wizard. Oh, we're up to 20 souls. We managed to kill a couple people. That's good. Never say that in real life. It just sounds wrong. Up to 21. Have a hero kill 10 monsters without dying. Wow, who did that? Somebody was good. I got it. You must be a priest. Huh? Yeah. Are you gonna survive? Yes, you might survive. Maybe. Or maybe not. Uh-oh, he wasn't happy. Oh well. Yeah, we had 2 dissatisfied. Wow. 2 dissatisfied customers. They wish there were more monsters to kill. We got 7 souls that time. Now, we have unlocked 40 visits will get us a respawn pedestal, huh? Yeah, we want the iron chest, because that'll give them a larger amount of loot to loot. Nothing there. Now, I saw something about leveling up monsters. I mean, I could spend 10 souls and level up the goblin. I feel like if I'm going to treat that goblin like a mini boss, he definitely needs to get leveled up. Didn't level it up by much. Looks like we have a total of 8 monsters. I just noticed that. We're at 7. We need 1 more monster. We'll be at max. Alright. So, let's go. Get a spawner. Oh, that would be horrible to do to them. That is such a tiny room to have to fight in. Although I don't know if I'll be able to spawn anything in here, it's so small. We need a new monster. Yeah, I guess we want to spend the 250 gold on a new monster. We got. That looks like a spider, maybe? Ooh, which one? This looks like another goblin, probably. This looks like some sort of spider, and this looks like maybe a skeleton. But I can only do one, so... Huh, I'm not sure. Although I feel like we have a couple of spider-like creatures. I'm gonna go with this. Hopefully this is what I think it is, and it's a skeleton. If not, oh well. Oh, that was a slime, so yeah. Skeleton! We got a skeleton. Alright. So, where was that? Why is that not doing anything? Nope. Put this on monster. Skeleton. Thank you. Wow, my brain stopped working there for a second. Like, oh, okay. We got that. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Start the next day. Oh, that's why that's going so slow. I didn't speed it up. Alright. Well, I know where I put the skeleton in here. We didn't want to make this little tiny room that easy to loot. And they seem to be avoiding it now. Oh, there we go. Four more coming? I guess I've already gotten used to the faster speed. The slower speed is like too slow now. We just decided to cancel the order for the case and reorder it because the reason why it was probably taking forever, except was that it was being sold by Liam Lee themselves and not Amazon. That's possible. You would think if they get too many cancellations like that, they might fix their logistics. But I doubt that's going to happen. I got the same hope of some of these companies fixing their logistics as I have of me growing a second head. You know? Which is to say exactly 0. We done for the day? We are? Oh, we have 3 unhappy. Oh. They were complaining about heals, were they? Well, then add a priest to your party and you won't have that problem. Just saying. Well, unless the priest dies. And actually, I don't think they even party up. They kind of like in an MMO where you're fighting something and a couple of people jump in passing. Maybe they're doing the same quest. Maybe they just feel like killing something and they help you kill it and then they move on with their day. That's what it feels like in here. Or butler. Or door guard. That's kind of cute. Dang. You know, the graphics of this really do remind me of like Minecraft and Hytale and stuff like that. And speaking of which, whoops. Oh, I can't because it's not on Steam. I was going to take a look at the Hytale website. Would y'all like to do that? Take a look at the Hytale website before we finish off? Because I think I'd like to save here. And, oh look, Drakes and Basements. We'll save. Game save. I'm surprised they don't like try to give you money for that. You saved a game. Here's 20 gold. Oh, trust me, everything's good. It does give you multiple warnings saying, do you want to leave the game? Anything that hasn't been saved will disappear, blah, blah, blah. Interesting how they made it. They made, what do they call it? A vignette. They created a vignette around the image using I was going to say pixelation. That's not the right term. Hold on. I almost had it. It's that, the comic, when in the comic books where you see the, dot pattern. There's a specific term for that, and I can't remember it at the moment. But that's what it looks like. Of course, that's going to drive me nuts until I remember it. And I don't even have my iPad here, because I know I have that effect in Procreate. Oh, everything is crap playtest update, huh? Oh my god, that's so goofy. I have to find out if I can stream this. If I can, we'll take a quick look at it. Maybe tomorrow. Alright, give me a moment. I need to open up a browser window. There we go. I need to set everything up so that I can like switch between screens during a stream. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I mean, I probably could if I just sat down and said, oh, all I have to do is this. For the moment, this works. Hytale! I mentioned pixel graphics. Now, this is a little fancier than Minecraft pixel graphics, I think. Not by a ton. It is not pixel, voxel. The voxel-based game. But here, the most recent blog post, they talk about the future world generation. I thought this was interesting. So I'm not going to read through the whole thing. My voice is getting a little scratchy. But basically it says, hello, I'm Dan, the world generation engineer here at Hytale. Today I'll be joined by Amber, one of our designers, who will be taking you through our world generator today through the lens of engineering and design. So they talk about, they have 2 worlds to generate in Hytale. Version 1, developed between 2016 and 2020, is their prototype. Version 2, been in development since 2021 to address barriers they previously faced. Version 2 will completely replace version 1 once we're ready and will be the generator we support going forward. All right, so there's a biome showcase here. So we'll see if we can take a look at that, not without opening it up in another window, because of course. And then we gotta wait for Ms. Bella's stuff to load. So this is what a biome looks like in Hytale. This is the taiga biome. I'm sitting here trying to turn him so I can see better. No, that doesn't work that way. Now this comes out, let's see, today's the 6th. Exactly 1 week from now. This is releasing into early access. Actually, for voxel art, it's very detailed graphic. There's a lot of texture in these mountains here. That looked nice. That really did look nice. Okay. Close that. It says intentional design. So they have a flyover here showing an erosion effect at the transition between river and forest biome. Hytale's world was always intended to be curated and procedural. This means designers have significant control over what appears in the world and how, even though it's procedural. This shaped many of the decisions we made, including giving designers even greater control than before over how content appears in the world. This would include ways for us to better balance resource distribution, breadcrumbing, and signposting meaningful content, and much more. Well, at least they admit there's breadcrumbing, so they'll lead you to stuff. For example, here in this picture, there's a dark tree with roots growing into the ground that indicates that there's a cave present. It says a tree with dark leaves and large roots only spawns above caves. A log bridge spawns across river by searching for two shores. Well, that's kind of intelligent design. So the world, or as the world is being created, it actually looks for these things, like making a log across a river. Yellow mushroom and sticks spawn on the ground around the base of some cedar trees. Glowing mushrooms only appear in sheltered areas. A meadow of flowers spawns in a dip surrounded by small trees and a boulder. That's a lot of if X then Y type programming computation, I'll be honest. Erosion effect example. Oh, we gotta look at that too. That is if it lets me look at it here. Nope, it won't. So a lot of times, whoa, did we just, like, I don't know, crash? No, there it, wow, that was laggy. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I did not like that at all. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. What the heck is going on here? Am I still connected? I just wanted to make sure. Because this is not typical. I don't see any dropped frames. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, suddenly I'm getting like real serious amounts of lag. All right, I guess we'll skip looking at the rest of it. It's pretty much just a cross sample of that scene. Oh, hold on, reload that page. There we go. Oh, and they show world generation, node editing, which I'll let y'all look at on your own. The generation, world generation, as an example of a cliff. Material examples, prop examples. I mean, that looks pretty nice. A close-up shot of an example terrain pack that explores a more chaotic, stacked terrain idea. There's a whale swimming in there. Experimental stacked terrains. There's underwater stuff, which actually, this looks good. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh man, this is the awesomest thing ever, because we've all seen near photorealistic games, but this for voxel art looks good. I like that shipwreck. I hope I find stuff like that to explore and don't drown in the process. I like the looks of this too. And you'll be able to, like, if you have server, you'll be able to sit there and edit the terrain like this. So if you want something specific in the terrain, you can do it. I wonder how many people are going to make like the Grand Canyon and Yellowstone Park and like national places that people would really recognize in the world. There's even a floating island. Well, kind of floating, I guess. It's got to be attached somewhere, right? It's land. It is not lighter than air. Procedural rings. Procedurally generated set of rings in an alien world. So they show off tons and tons of stuff in here. I highly recommend taking a look at this, especially if you might be even mildly interested in Hytale, because they are constantly updating information for this game. And yes, I did pre-order it. Yes, we will be playing it. Depending on how good it is in early access, we might be playing it a lot. I know it's going to be very rough around the edges, like, sandpaper rough. What's this? Hytale concept art. Huh. And you can even download all images and videos. So you can take a look at the stuff at your own leisure. Kind of weird choice, honest. Oh yeah, and there's a whole thing about making models for Hytale. So they tell you what their art style is. It is a modern stylized voxel game with retro pixel art textures. That's why I keep trying to say it's pixel art, because it does have a bit of a pixel art look. Hytale art style was born of a combination of influences by fully leveraging modern game engine capabilities while preserving the charm of our old school pixel art. We are at the intersection of low definition pixel art and hand painted 3D. So it's like pixel art, hand painted, and they're not quite halfway between the two, according to them. And their art pillars, which I thought this was interesting. We have distilled the essence of Hytale style into what we call the art pillars. Every time we create something new, we ask ourselves, is this compatible with our core visual pillars? So, their pillars are immersive, what we want players to feel and why. Fantasy, the setting we want the game to take place in, the rules of our universe. Stylized, the way we paint, model, texture, and animate our stylistic choices. And flexible, the philosophy for supporting our creators, the approach to our tools. That seems pretty reasonable. So, and then they go in a little more into depth. Then there's a renderer, obviously. It's described in the blog post about technical requirements. Our engine is designed to run efficiently on older computers, prioritizing speed while also displaying an impressive number of elements at a satisfying view distance. We want our game to be playable by as many people as possible, so it will always be a matter of compromises between what's beautiful and what's performant. We aren't using the industry standard PBR workflows, roughness, normal maps, displacement, etc. It is really tailored to elevate the art style in its unique way. We avoid applying effects that would damage the handcrafted texture style. The shading modes, shadow map, SSAO, fog, and bloom we apply to our world are the cherry on top, making Hytale feel cozy and vibrant. Ultimately, even without the effects, our models should look good on their own. So, they even you can make models. So, now that you have a glimpse of the theory, you're probably eager to know more about how to start making models. Well, the first step, you get this called Blockbench, which I'd never heard of until I read this. and then you get the Hightail Blockbench plugin. To help you build models, we are releasing a Blockbench plugin tailored to our engine's needs. Please note that this plugin is also in early access and you might encounter bugs. So they have geometry constraints. You create with cubes, quads, angles made with cubes or quads. You do not have any skewed geometry, acute angles, and non-cuboid geometry, no bevels and edge loops, and no traditional topology. They only use cubes and quads. That's it. Proportions, they tell you about proportions. And this is all for the not modding, but model creation side. Chunky, bulky, thick, as opposed to realistic thin, and 1 pixel details. So no perfect looking stuff here. Proportions on the character are also going to be very stylized. Bigger head, kind of chunky body, almost hobbit proportioned. And speaking of heads, absolutely no round, no circles, no spheres. They even tell you like how many triangles to put into a model. It ranges from T1 to T4, T1 being some simple stuff. Leaves, probably grass, stuff like that. T2, which is common. T3, which is rare. And of course, T4 epic, which you're probably going to have most of your characters are going to fall under that. This, I'm really interested in this because I'm going to attempt to create my own character model based on my avatar. I'm going to try anyway. I'm probably going to fail so badly, but I'm going to try. You know, good challenge. And they do let you download that so you know what you're getting into. Oh, and apparently the texture is gray because they dynamically tint it in-game. So, yeah, if we look at this again, you see the character looks very gray. Apparently the coloring is done in-game. Now that I think about that, how does that work even? I don't know. But they go through everything, which brush you should use to paint textures, and the best way to get textures that combine that pixely look with the voxel art. They even give you tips on how to paint highlights and shadows, how to pick good colors, shading. I mean, they seriously go through this huge, long thing about making models in the game. So, if y'all are interested, I would check that out more in depth. I'm not going to sit there and read every word of that because it is rather long. It does look like it's going to be good. Very rough. Probably going to be a lot of bugs to start because they're having to go back and pick up from where they left off years ago before they decided to change engines. But yeah, 1 week left and we'll be able to play this. Hopefully, you know, I'm assuming that it's not going to be such a huge rush for the game that there's tons of server issues. So, but yeah, Dungeon Tycoon got me to thinking of Hytale. So I thought we'd end it off there. And now I'm going to stop rambling because for some reason my brain isn't working right now. And I slept. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, let me end by saying thank you to everybody that stopped by. Going from the bottom up, thank you to Golden Apples. And I hope you're getting some rest and you get rid of that headache. Oh no, that's Lois that had the headache. Sorry, I got that mixed up. Can you tell I'm kind of addled right now? Golden, I hope you do get a case that arrives quickly and meets what you need. Lois, I hope you're feeling better. Get some rest. I don't know. I was going to take a couple aspirin. Some people don't like aspirin. I'm one of them. Thank you to DP for stopping in. I don't know if you stuck around and larked or you headed off to bed, but I think you would you must kind of like it because oh no, you did say you had similar games. You might like this one. It's amusing for a little while. For everybody that popped in and out, or you stuck around and lurked, and sorry about the rambling at the end. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Next time say hi. I promise I don't bite. Although I do lose my train of thought sometimes. And of course, if y'all don't want to miss the chaos, and you haven't already, you know what to do. All the fun clicking things YouTube wants you to do. Now, I'm going to go chase my brain across the room and get it back into my skull. So, y'all have a great day, night, or evening, wherever you're at. Until next time, bye for now.